right. Sit your podcast down. I think it's like season 3, episode 3, something like that. Either way, we are back.
I don't know. Yeah.
No one knows. we keep track somewhere in the vault. We have Reek in the building. No murder Reek today? Okay.
All right. It's still in the tuck if need be. Trying to be nice.
Fair enough. We got G in the building as well.
What's good?
So yeah, man. First off, this concert that was, it was impromptu versus that Kanye still lost. By the way, but are we gonna accept that Jay Prince is the most powerful man in hip hop? Are we ready to accept that he's the most powerful? Like over Jay?
Nothing negative about this guy ever.
Yeah. Over Jay, over
if he's
Birdman,
not the most powerful, definitely the most
feared
and believable. Like Jay Prince looked like he's one of them guys that still extorts mom and pop stores for neighborhood protection.
But no. But now the neighborhood store is like the Walmart,
right? Starbucks.
He just walks in and says, "So I'm gonna need you to do," and they just be like, "Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we already have the fun right here for you, sir." And they just did like, "Yo, we ain't got time for that shit." Jay Prince will crush a Walmart, man. Tell you right now. That's how it feels like. It seems like he just made a phone call. He scared the shit out of Kanye, and he was just like, "Cool." And now they even look like they're friendly. It's hilarious.
Was Larry Hoover a good guy?
That has been a debate.
If Jay Prince says he's a good guy, then he's a good guy. I think is what you're supposed to say in these scenarios.
How accurate are the stories that have been told about him?
I would say
like people like you can't believe the FBI reports, and I mean, all I know is I don't know what's true and what ain't true, but I do know he started the GDs. The GDs ain't the most wholesome bunch. So
yes. I mean, allegedly he started that organization. We cannot be sure of that. But if Jay Prince says he's a good guy.
This is crazy though, right? I mean, we don't have to say it's crazy, but like it's kind of like wild, right? Like that it could happen.
It's incredible. It's an incredible development. Yes is my answer because of the sheer influence of an upstanding member of society in Jay Prince. That's all I have on Larry Hoover.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good there.
One upstanding citizen standing up for another upstanding citizen who was railroaded.
Yes.
That's what we're going with because that's what Jay Prince wants.
Yes. And apparently if you don't like that, he'll show up at your house with guys with sawed off shotties. And realistically, you know, what did he say at Harlem Nights? He said, everybody got guns. It's going to be just you and your one gun. Yeah, no one wants that. No one wants to be you with your one gun. You know what I mean? But either way, yes. What were your guys' thoughts on the concert itself and some of the more funnier antics from Mr. West?
The setup, you mean?
Before you get into that, sure. I just thought, okay, let's talk about the optics. This was like advertised on like Amazon.com.
Yeah, I watched it on Prime.
Yes. Yes, it was.
I wish them well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it felt unique. It felt incredibly unique. Honestly, I'll just say that.
Over that, so I didn't end up watching it. Like, what they were wilding. They were antics.
Well, I so in particular, I just thought Kanye. I just saw some funny things I noticed. So Kanye cut his eyebrows off, just strange. This outfit was strange, but that's not really strange for him anymore. Actually, I guess the hair thing's not strange for him anymore either. What I thought was hilarious is him singing to Kimberly to come back to him. In the meanwhile, she's literally finalizing how she wants to go back to her original name and has no thoughts for reconciliation. Just thought that was kind of funny.
She changed her name?
She wants to go back. She like literally the paperwork went in like the next day.
Like I thought, she just.
I no longer want to be a West.
That's anybody ever really call her Kim Kardashian West? It was.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe on like people that see her on a regular basis. I never really referred to like that, but I mean, I don't refer to her very often.
I mean, Kanye is as arrogant as Kanye is. Like, how does it feel losing your wife to like a C-level comedian?
Everyone keeps talking about that. Are they confirmed to be dating?
They're together a lot.
Yo, somehow Pete Davidson keeps pulling joints, man. I can't explain
because he doesn't strike me as a guy like that she would just be hanging with for the sake of hanging with.
They say he's a comedian. Maybe he's funny.
King of Staten Island was a funny movie.
I didn't watch it. Is it?
It's funny. I thought it was pretty funny.
I'll take a look.
I mean, he's probably like I don't watch Saturday Night Live, but if I do, he's probably one of the ones that always makes it worth it.
Hey, I think he's a good comedic writer. I haven't seen him do any stand-up or anything like that. Like the stuff I've seen him on, he's funny. He's just not like elite.
He's not GOAT funny. No,
right.
He's
if you want to compare like Kanye's stature in his field compared to Pete Davidson's stature in his field.
Come on. Yeah, that hurts his pride. That's why he out there just singing, his heart out to just, and like I think she was there with like one of the kids, just like, could you imagine like that's like your dad and you being like, what's wrong with that? He bugging. Like he bugging. This ain't working.
I think it's funny. Maybe this, I don't know. Maybe it bothers Kanye because it just shows like no matter no matter how great you think you are, no matter how many things that you do, you'll just never be that guy. And you can lose your girl to Pete Davidson. Even with the concert, like
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, first of all, I hate that Frozen Tundra set.
It was weird. It was really.
I don't like it. Like, I hate it. I don't know why he does his concerts like that. I think it's stupid. But that's me. Apparently, people think it's brilliant. But I feel like he tried to set Drake up. We're going to do an unofficial versus.
He did. He definitely tried to set him up.
Yeah. I don't think Drake fell for the bait. Because Drake is like, oh, okay. You're going to play all your biggest hits. I'm just going to play Certified Lover Boy songs.
Yeah. Pretty much. I thought that was hilarious, by the way. Out of all he could have been so tempted, he would just like, yeah, no. I'm playing this.
And it was kind of strategic. This is what people don't get. If they ever do a versus, he already knows what Kanye is going to play. Like Kanye already kind of emptied his clip.
He did play all of his top stuff too. He really went he went all the like we're going through a verse and we're just like, oh yo, this is an automatic round. He went through all his automatic rounds easily. I was like, oh damn. Jay comes back out with like, okay, cool. We'll play Knife Talk next. So what? Yeah. Don't care.
But the thing is, I think it also kind of proved our Kanye theory in the verses. Because, people did jump off the cliff like, oh, nobody's going to beat Kanye in the verses because he was playing his best stuff. But I didn't feel like if Drake played his best stuff, like he would still lose. Like, I didn't feel that way. Like, people don't like, you're not going to tell me Gold Digger is an unbeatable song. Like, it's just not good. It's just like, that's what people were acting like. Man, look, it's just so many hits. It's back to back. Like, Gold Digger. Then it was like, Jesus Walks and Touch the Sky. Like, who's going to beat those? Like, there's no songs better than those.
But off the top of your head, does Kanye have many unbeatables? Does he have any unbeatables?
And that's why I asked the other week. the other episode. I'm like, how many unbeatable songs does he actually really have?
I would say unbeatable songs. I would say unbeatable for most, unbeatable for Drake. No, there's not a song I can look. I was like, okay, Can't Tell Me Nothing came to mind. I was like, Drake has something for that. And I said, okay, what about what's the other one that came to mind? I like Diamonds Are Forever. I like that one. It's not the name of the song, but I know. But like, I like that one. But I'm like, Kanye has something for that, or Drake has something for that too. I mean, you could go with like, I don't know, like the workout joint, but like again, I don't.
Yeah, that's not an unbeat. It's like like what it was.
Like, okay, you know what I'll say. His first joint maybe because of the nostalgia, like Through the Fire maybe because of the nostalgia is potentially one. But then like even just if I go back to like Drake's first shit, which would have been like November 4th when we had successful, like the shit he had with Bun B and Wayne, like like that track,
Vegas, like
that alone is like, Drake may have 5 unbeatables on that. So it's like, oh, this to me, when you get into unbeatables for Kanye, you get into not Kanye shit. You get into what he produced. That's really what it comes down to. Or like when he came out with the way, like the early good music years, where they were just dropping fire. Like that's where I think maybe Father Hurts My Hands, maybe. But like Drake has so much quality shit. It's kind of like, it depends on how you feeling that day. And it comes down to like how you set it up, what's the move, what was played before it, right? What's getting the crowd amped, right? That all helps into, how you perceive it. So I don't know, man. As far as the unbeatable one, I'll tell you right now, in looking, Kanye should know he doesn't want that smoke. I mean, he won't care. I think even when you lose, people still play your shit more. Like I played some Bone Thugs last week. They got washed. I play some Bone Thugs. Like, so I think just for that reason alone, maybe he'd do it. But like, in listening to him play all his hits and Drake just come back with CLB, it was like, you ain't got enough for this, bro. You know what you?
Yeah.
He kind of got too much of an ego.
Yeah. But you're seeing that. I think that's what Reed was saying. You're seeing the ego is crazy.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to hear this, McFly, but watching Kanye in that concert, I don't think he would beat Nas in the verses.
He would.
You pick Nas best 20?
He not.
You know what?
That's a fact.
So
no debate. No thought.
So here's the thing. I don't like to say this, but okay, I can't keep. You know what? I'm gonna come off it. Nas has given us 2 really good albums in less than 12 months. Fuck it. Yes, he's not beating Nas. He's not. Nas has enough classic again, and in the verses again, it's about your best 20. Nas has 40 tracks. They're gonna smack the shit out of Kanye. And as long as you don't have it to where, like, you got these new rap bands that found rap 6 years ago that know, like I said, if you have the right kind of like audience, oh no, there's too much. Nas has too much. Nas has Ron. That's why I would like to see Nas and Jay. I think Jay beats him, but Nas has 7 to 10 like pretty hard to beat shit. 5 guaranteed, 7 to 10 really hard to beat unless Jay comes with like his best shit. If he did Jay, right? So I think Nas is dope. I guess I don't dislike Nas. I think that's been put out there. I don't dislike Nas. I just think he's been over fucking rated.
You just like to troll me.
Most of his he's been over fucking rated most of his goddamn career. Not most of it, but too much of it.
Jay is the only person I'm okay with Nas potentially losing to. Every other alive rapper, every other rapper that's alive,
Busta. Busta can give it to him. Busta has enough hits. I
think there's a difference between will it be a good show and is it like a guarantee? Like if somebody said Jay won, it's like if somebody just looked at it without it happening and said, yeah, Jay would win, I'm okay with that. Every other person, they got to struggle to beat Nas in my eyes, except for Jadakiss.
Because I think Nas has a very deep bag.
Yeah.
Nas bag is deep. I'll give you that. I think Drake could be put on that level of beating Nas. I think I can look at that and
I
say
could go there. I could potentially go there, but it wouldn't be because of the music. It would be like preference. Like I feel like objectively, you could say, yeah, Jay-Z, people probably resonate with Jay-Z more than Nas objectively. But like when it comes to like Drake, I feel like that's a big preference because I know a lot of people that like Nas don't like Drake. They don't like Drake's style of music.
And I would also say too, I mean, if you're looking at that, like I look back to how like Kiss did it, right? If you put it to like bars and lyricism, nah, like Drake is nice, but this is why he can't be really for me top 5 rappers because who wrote your shit is important to me, and the complexity of your bars when you get to that level of rap is important to me. And then like think about the guys that are at the top, the Jays, the Bigs. Let's say we put Nas there, the quotables. How much of what you say is quote worthy? If you in a profession when you fucking write for a living, how much of what you say I want to say again? Right. And that's where I'm like, with Drake, is like, he was always a great rapper, but do we got 10 quotables? Like Big, J, Nas, Pac have a lot of quotable shit where it's like, that shit's on like on hoodies, on shirts, tattooed on somebody, like shit that's quotable, that's noteworthy. So in my mind, I think that's a part of it too. But like, yeah, preference between Drake is important. But just sheer number of hits, Drake has a lot of fucking hits. There's a lot of
that's
hits.
what I think. Like Kanye and Drake would be a good battle, but I think people they overrate Kanye to the point like if a Jay and a Nas, like they would smoke Kanye. Like I think they would smoke Kanye because anything that, especially like, because people won't even expect it from Nas, but it's like you look in the bag like "Hate Me Now," automatic round. One mic would probably be an automatic round. Like if Kanye played like Jesus Walks and he plays one mic, people probably like one mic.
One mic is watching.
You see what I'm saying?
Jesus Walks. That's what I'm saying. When you start putting them side by side, it's like, oh no.
Yeah, like people. If I ruled the world, is around.
Right. New York State of Mind.
New York State of
Mind.
Round. Made You Look.
Round.
Like it gets pretty ugly for people if they want to go and try to battle Nas. And we ain't even talk about features or nothing either.
Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh, the feature bag? Oh shit. The fact that Drake's friends, it's funny. I think who was Russ had an interview recently on with the Breakfast Club, and he was saying like, I don't have no friends. He was like, he made a joke about, I don't know if it's a joke. I mean, just talking about like how Drake says he has no friends in the industry. He said, but you see Drake in pictures with everybody smiling and shit, right? It was just kind of funny. But when you think about it, Drake seemingly, it's funny he has a song like that because Drake seemingly is cool with everybody. He has songs with everybody. So it's like he can go to any corner of the globe and have a song with somebody that's fire. Like that feature bag, I think the only way you're gonna beat Drake or have a chance is to just go feature bag. But even then, he's beating most people because it's just like my features is so fire. What you gonna do about
ridiculous? Like he can be like, oh, I'm just gonna play I'm on one or Pop That or shit. Pretty much anything with French was a hit. Anything with
fucking Problems.
Future.
Right. Yo, he had a whole collab album with Future.
Migos.
This shit is crazy.
No, as much as I actively try to not like Drake, I'm admitting that it is very difficult to continue the facade. Like at this point, I'm just telling myself I don't like him, and I don't really believe it.
Yo, it's you know what it is. I always worry because of where he comes from, if he's really for the culture, because a lot of people come in, like we didn't talk about this shit, but the fucking Coi Leray's boyfriend, Pressa. I mentioned this before we were in the chat.
The Canadian?
The fucking Canadian who comes in and says, Black Americans have no fucking culture, but he's literally in our culture, stealing for like just shit like that, right? Like to me, so many people who, and this is not, and not to be funny, a lot of Canadian blacks do this shit. They come here and they think, oh, y'all don't know shit or y'all ignorant or whatever. Like they had this like level of like they lack understanding about the culture that they're trying to mooch from. Right? They talk down about us and then they gonna just come into our culture and think shit is sweet. I think Daniel's teachers did the same shit. He's like, this racism shit isn't even that bad. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. The fuck are you talking about, Canadian? Fuck up. What are you talking about? You lived here. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, because you come here and you're a fucking celebrity, you feel like you get treated differently. Of course you stupid fuck. Like, what are we talking about? But
you're a celebrity, eh?
Right. Like you don't understand how that shit works. But like I said, it's funny when he said that shit. The dude Preston was like, yo, y'all ain't got no culture here or whatever. And I don't know if it was a joke or whatever it was, but I was like, the fuck is that about? You're here mooching from our culture that you said doesn't exist, right? So I feel like when you have people come from other places, you always wonder, do you respect the culture that's been built up here? Do you respect the people who are in it? And I'm like, Drake's done that. Drake's shown homage and paid homage to those who built this shit up. He didn't come in with his nose up like, oh, I don't need to listen to y'all niggas. Like, well, this is a lot of how these young rappers move who are from here. They move like, oh, I don't who care about the old heads, yo. Fuck these boys. They ain't nice. They trash, right? I think Drake's paid homage enough that you're like, you know what? I can respect that you kind of run a rap now. You kind of did it a way I can respect.
You think his father and being from Memphis and spending a lot of time in Memphis probably helped with that? Because his father's a musician, ain't he?
Yeah, he was. I think it helps for sure.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to like it has to be like his old heads, his mentors, people he was around. Like you got to give credit to them because people that grew up in the States don't even like show the same respect that he does. You know what I'm saying? So you got to like he got around the right people. And you know what I think? I think people they're stuck local and they don't realize that there's a big hip hop scene in Toronto and London and Germany and, you know, South Africa, you know what I'm saying? They don't realize that, you know, it started here, but like we got the internet and culture, right. Best way to spread culture.
I would say one thing about Drake, one last thing I put to that, I think having to struggle in the industry was good because he didn't have this sense of entitlement, right? Like he talks about how him and 2 Chainz got cool and 2 Chainz was called Titty Boy. And he said like, yo, we was like gophers and shit, getting niggas drinks and like he talks about like I had to really like earn my spot. Like I wasn't always here. I was doing the background, just like, you know, extra in videos and shit. He talked about that shit then coming up. And I think because he saw that, he has an appreciation now that he's here. I feel like, you know, if you know, got big 17 because your shit went viral, you may not have that same appreciation because you didn't have to do what maybe somebody that's been in the game longer had to do. Like with 2 Chainz is like in his 40s. This motherfucker been around for a minute in the background, like getting a verse here or there and not being, you know what I mean? Like not getting shit. So I feel like when you have that, it's like you have an appreciation more so because you actually earned it, as opposed to kind of it just fell on your lap and then like, you know, you got it now. So I think that I mean, leads to a supremely talented guy apparently who's doing concerts for Larry Hoover. What a world!
Great guy.
Larry Hoover is.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't know how much impact that had on Larry Hoover.
That was the other thing I was gonna, perfect segue. I was gonna say, like, so there's the idea that, like, wait, first they were saying that the proceeds weren't marked to be like donations to go towards the Larry Hoover. I don't know, the trio team. I don't fucking know what they're doing with them. But like, again, lots of things I don't understand. But like, what do y'all think the impact was of that? Because I don't necessarily know what it was. Now, if Jay Prince releases a video and tells me what it was, then that'll be what it was. But I don't know. So I'm just asking y'all what the impact is for Mr. Hoover now that this concert has happened.
I think it has as much impact as Black Lives Matter marches.
Wow. Where's the do-rag? He said as much as Black Lives Matter marches. Well, damn. G, you anything to add?
I agree.
Hoover is still in the can.
Yo, honestly, if you look up, America, please, if you have the time, please look up Larry Hoover. Short of them breaking his ass out, I don't know how he about to get home. Like, the investigation seems pretty cut and dry, honestly. To be real with you, like, I am not a lawyer. I just pretend to be one on TV sometimes.
So it's a J Prince fundraiser, and Kanye and Drake performed at it.
That's what it was.
Yep.
I mean, they're even saying once he was in jail, he was still running the streets. I just like, yo. I mean, like, it's one thing to be like, yo, y'all convinced me, but that was false. But then you in jail and you're still doing stuff. All right. Let's see. While in prison for murder, he could yeah, this is I don't know, man. Man found guilty on all charges. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see maybe something will happen out of it. I mean, if anything, I guess Kanye's the right person. Get his now or soon to be ex-wife. She passed the baby bar exam, so whatever that means. So maybe she'll be the lawyer. What a world it'll be when Kim Kardashian's the lawyer that gets Larry Hoover out of jail.
She has a lineage.
She does have.
She has a lineage.
We forget why she's even fucking famous. It's fucking insane. You know why she's famous? Because of another black man. There you go. She owes everything she has to black men. We get that keeps on giving. God damn it. Anyways,